Chef Barar, I don't know where to start, but he's somebody I really look up to. Right? He may be younger than me. He just reminded me while we were walking up. So he said, "Pehle aap." मैं कहा क्यों? कहना थोड़ा जा उम्र दा ते लिहाज होना चाहिए. Right? So it's very difficult for me to speak to him in Hindi or English because our medium of conversation is Thet Punjabi. Right? Chef Barar doesn't need any introduction. We all know him. Who doesn't know him? Master Chef, Chef Ranveer Barar, Chef Ranveer Barar. For me, he's Ranveer Veer, is how I do it. And we start with our Sat Sri Akal, right? So he's happening. He's a celebrity and he's young, right? He has so much behind him at such a young age. He was all of 17 when he ran away from home in Lucknow. Right, we'll come to the Lucknow part. And what drove him away? It was his passion for food. Of course, he was once telling me how he used to hold the finger of his grandfather and go to the langar, right? And he used to see how food was made there. So the earliest sweets were sown at the langar. But then this hardcore Jat, Barar. For those of you who do not know, Barars are Jats. They are a warrior race, right? And tough as can be. And can you imagine a tough guy becoming a chef? He got in with Chef Munir Ustad for his kebabs, and his earliest impressions in the culinary domain came in from there. And of course, he's not just a master chef, an Indian phenomenon, he's a global phenomenon, right? Boston, Toronto. So he's got bank in Boston. He's I had Mayura running over there. What's the name of the other one?
So Anokhi, Mayura, Soul of
Anokhi.
India.
There you are. So I just forgot that. And also, he's pretty rooted in the family setup. He lives with his parents, his wife, his son, his mom, his dad, and of course, now Mumbai based. There's so much to take in and soak in while we have this session with him. I have a different relationship with him in the sense we don't talk too much of other things. We do talk a lot about our Sikhi between me and him. So we more often than not talk about that. For those of you who are not aware, Chef Barar is into seva, which he doesn't talk about, right? It's Nishkam Seva. I don't know how many of you know about Nishkam Seva. It is seva which is selfless and desireless of any returns, where the left hand doesn't know what the right is doing and vice versa, right? So seva is all about it being not announced. This also connects you to your spiritual roots. I'd like to bring Chef Barar in on his efforts in seva, if he's comfortable about talking about it, and especially Nishkam Seva.
Well, it's a pleasure being here. Thank you very much. I think just being here, sitting here in front of such beautiful people is an honor in itself. But sir, in terms of what we learn, at least what I learned at a very early age, courtesy going every Sunday to the Gurdwara is to find sort of, is to keep doing and believe in the universal law that things are going to come around and happen for you. Whether it is, repetitively going every Sunday and just sitting there and watching people cook langar and then suddenly realizing that, oh, now you know most of it. And I think that Nishkam Seva is one such thing for me. I think in Sikhi, at least my spiritual side, what I've learned is, life is about those popcorn moments. You're always in the microwave, you just don't know when you'll pop. You know, I'm sorry, every comparison will be with food because my ecosystem is food. But I think all of us are that. All of us are just popcorns waiting to pop in a microwave. We just don't know yet. And most of the time, it is just about putting your heads down and doing what you're doing and doing it with a smile and the right intent. At least जो मेरे को समझ में आया अभी तक मोटा मोटी वो यही है. Yeah, I mean, that's all that I can. Most of these answers are going to be food related, so I'm just getting you ready for it.
So now my answers are food mixed with a lot of pleasure and the spiritual side of it. So coming to the next one, I remember my late parents, you know, they would treat food that was on the thali as prasad. My late father would always say, if I could say that in Punjabi and then come back in Hindi and English, कि काका जो थाली च खाना परोसिया गया है वो प्रसाद है. एक बार आपने हाथ जोड़ लिए अपने प्रभु के खाने के ऊपर तो वो प्रसाद हो गया. उसका एक एक दाने को सेवन करना है. So whatever you've got in your plate, right, is prasad. You have to consume it. It's by your master. Having said that, in the langar, do you know what do we call rotis? Can anybody tell me? Prasada, right? So see how beautiful that is. And you take it with both your hands, right? So, and जो वो serve करने आते हैं वो भी बोलते हैं प्रसादा जी, जल जी. You know what a beautiful, see what Nanak has given us, right? And now having said that, I'll turn back to Sheikh Barar. Not just the act of folding our hands and thanking our master for the food that has come to our table. How much effect do you think that food consumed with this devotion has on all of us?
It is all the effects. For me, that's what I've lived by. आप जिस भाव से आप बनाते हैं और जिस भाव से आप खाते हैं आप वो हो जाते हैं. You can't change that. It's a universal law. I can't change that. We probably only can express it in different ways. But how does inanimate become animate? What you add to it is a feeling. And I mean, you look at stuff lying there and it's inanimate. But the moment कहते हैं ना अन्न पार ब्रह्म.
बिल्कुल.
तो वो कैसे और सिर्फ आपका हिस्सा नहीं है. वो जो अन्न आपके पूर्वजों ने खाया है कहीं ना कहीं आपकी जीनियोलॉजी में आपके हैबिट्स में वो आपके पूर्वज भी हैं और उनका खाया हुआ अन्न भी है. So and I consider myself very privileged to be serving that part of जब आप खाना बनाते हैं तो कहीं ना कहीं आप ये रियलाइज करते हैं कि इतनी पावरफुल और इतनी खूबसूरत चीज के साथ आप काम कर रहे हैं. You're working with something that's as powerful and as beautiful as food. You know, the word rasoi basically comes from raswati, which is they say every finger is a rasa, you know, and when you eat with your hands and you cook with your hands, you're imbibing that rasa and consuming that rasa. And from rasa has become raswati, it became rasoi. So the intent is everything. There is eating food without mindful intent is not even, it's the most basic universal error that one can do. अब वो इंटेंट डिवोशन हो सकता है, वो मोहब्बत हो सकता है, वो भक्ति हो सकता है, बट इंटेंट और नियत के बगैर खाना कंज्यूम करने से जिंदगी नहीं आती.
ट्रू. मेरे को आप ये बताइए, जो लंगर में होता है वहां पर सब कुछ जो भी अनाज आता है, दालें आती हैं, फल और सारा सब कुछ आता है, वो सब भेंट में आता है. और जब खाना पकता है उसके वक्त भी शब्द गाए जाते हैं, वो सब लोग सेवा में आते हैं, कोई रिटर्न नहीं लेने आता और वहां वो कंज्यूम भी किया जाता है. तो वो एक पूरी वैल्यू चेन है बनने से आखिर तक. उसके बारे में आप क्या बोलेंगे?
I think it's just a continuation of the same conversation, not just in every religion.
Absolutely.
In every religion, you know, you start with आप उन्हीं फीलिंग्स के साथ खाना बनाते हैं, उन्हीं फीलिंग्स के साथ सेवा करते हैं, उन्हीं फीलिंग्स के साथ खाना कंज्यूम करते हैं. और इसीलिए हर रिलीजन में आप जब भी बनाते हैं आपको कभी टेस्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. हर धर्म का प्रसाद सबसे टेस्टी होता है. Because you know what the life that you put into it is from here. आपके भाव जो हैं वो उसको स्वाद और जिंदगी देते हैं. I think it's across.
ट्रू. मैं एक तरफ आपका ध्यान लाना चाहता हूँ और आपके विचार जानना चाहता हूँ. I want to pick on your mind. You know, my late mother used to tell me, काका जो प्लेट च पाना है वो तो पूरा खाओ. Whatever you put in your plate, you take small helpings, but also remember, don't stuff yourself up, right? If you have hunger for 2 chapatis, consume 1.5. If you can't consume just 1. Keep some space. It's like the washing machine drum. आप उसके अंदर पूरे कपड़े ठूस दोगे तो वो घूमेगी कैसे? What is your this thing about eating light? I mean, it's not good for your business, but
सर इसके दो भाग हैं. मैं अपनी ग्रैंडमदर से शुरू करता हूँ. हमारी ग्रैंडमदर बोलती थी खाना कभी बनेगा 3 रोटी एक्स्ट्रा बनाओ.
वो है
तो वी यूज्ड टू से व्हाई. शी यूज्ड टू से एक गाय के लिए.
बिल्कुल
ठीक है. एक कोई ना कोई जरूर घर आएगा उसके लिए.
बिल्कुल
ठीक है. और एक बाहर रख देना, चिड़िया कौवा कुछ आता है भूखा नहीं जाना चाहिए तो गेट के ऊपर हम एक छोड़ देते हैं. तो हर कल्चर ने खाने को अलग अलग तरीके से एक्सप्रेस किया है. अगर हम ज्यादा भी बनाते थे तो इंश्योर करते थे कि गाय की रोटी गई, हाँ गई, अच्छा वहां रख दी, एक रखी हुई है. अगर कोई आया नहीं आया तो बाहर, you know, there used to be stray dogs, we used to feed them. So our culture was to cook 3 chapatis extra. You know, that's how it was then. To answer that question, जो मैं 25 साल से खाना बना रहा हूँ, what I have realized is cooking is not a business of feeding people's stomach. It is a business of feeding people's senses.
True.
और सेंसेस को स्टिमुलेट करने के लिए. और मैं ये बहुत सब लोग कहते हैं, बट ये फैक्ट है कि all art forms stimulate all senses except for food, which genuinely stimulates all senses because you consume that as well. It becomes a part of you. जब आप सेंसेस को स्टिमुलेट करते हैं तो पेट जो है ना उसको अगर आप आगे रख देंगे तो फिर वो गलत हो जाएगा. बिकॉज you should taste everything and eat nothing. If you're able to do that, then you're feeding your senses and not your stomach. और दूसरी चीज आयुर्वेद में ये भी कहा गया है कि अगर आपकी जिह्वा जो है वो 2.5 इंच की है और आपकी अंतड़ियां 20 फुट की हैं तो आप जीभ के लिए खाएंगे या इंटेस्टाइन्स के लिए खाएंगे, वो आपका कॉल है. हम अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये जो 2.5 इंच है आजकल ज्यादा डिक्टेट करता है. बट लाइक आई सेड, अ गुड वे टू वर्क विद इट इज ईट. आई ऑलवेज से, आजकल हम टेस्टिंग मेन्यू कह देते हैं, जो कुछ भी कह देते हैं, चखिए सब कुछ, खाइए कुछ नहीं.
So, मेरे को एक चीज बताइए कि फास्टिंग, उपवास, ये एक हमारी सभ्यता रही है. इट्स पार्ट ऑफ आवर कल्चर, राइट? ये हमारे बड़े बुजुर्गों से ओवर द जनरेशंस ऑफ फोरफादर्स, एंड इट हैज कम डाउन. It actually plays a great role for us, all of us, if we practice it spiritually with a lot of discipline to recoup. They say our cells also get regenerated. आजकल तो वो कौन सी fasting आ गई है, वो intermittent, right? So that is actually coming the long way back to us. What is your say about fasting?
Sir, ये तो वो हो जाएगा, मतलब something that has been proved over millennia. For me to sit here and say that it doesn't work will be very stupid. हमारे अगर 3000 साल से हम व्रत रखते आ रहे हैं और वो हमारे लिए ठीक है. हम अक्सर बात करते हैं कि संगीत से ज्यादा पॉज और साइलेंस की इंपॉर्टेंस होती है. तो मैं ये मानता हूं कि अगर एज अ शेफ कि खाने से ज्यादा रुकने की इंपॉर्टेंस होती है. अगर हम वो पॉजेस नहीं क्रिएट कर पाएंगे, we won't be able to appreciate anything related to food. So I think it is a little, one is वो हाथ कंगन को आरसी क्या वाली बात है. I don't think we need to prove that fasting is good anymore. It's been proven over millennia. And the second, I think generally also, if we consider cooking as an art form, then pause is more important than food to really appreciate. It's like silence and music, like I said. Time's
So
up ho gaya sir.
I'll just take 1 minute, less than a minute. Chef Barar, I'm not going to say out your age. So young, so much behind you already, right? How does it feel and what's ahead?
Sir, I could be a half decent model for hair color and beard color. So that's
Model you are, you
हाँ.
already have film offers.
so ये एक आधे को पता है मेरी उम्र यहाँ पे बैठा हुआ है. But I can definitely say that it's not something that I chased and got here. You know, there are only two things that I feel give me happiness. One is not doing something till I'm really convinced about it, and the second is doing it my way. And the goal has never been कि यहाँ जा पहुँचना है, यहाँ पहुँचना है, यहाँ पहुँचना है. I think if all of us just do what makes us happy at every point in time, and at some point in time when we are doing something that doesn't make us happy, at least consciously keep it on one side of our head, so that it doesn't become acceptable after a point in time and okay after a point in time. I think that's the only thing I can tell.
And what next?
कुछ नहीं. I'll keep cooking. अभी खाना बना रहे हैं, खाना ही बनाते रहेंगे. ये तो और तो कुछ नहीं.
So let me tell you, humble and grounded, extremely rooted, right? He has no airs, right? And I'm telling you seriously, this is not a publicity stunt. This is how he is. Chef Barar, such a pleasure speaking to you, right? Always nice meeting you and spending whatever little time I can, right? Thank you. May my master keep you blessed always.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm really honored to be speaking in the presence of such enlightened people who've seen life meticulously through their lenses, who've expressed themselves in the mediums that they believe in. I just मेरा तो मैं खाना बनाता हूँ जो मैंने my lens is food. Whatever I see in life, in happiness, is purely through food, and that's all I could contribute. I'm just happy speaking. Thank you.
Yeah, everybody does, and keep them blessed. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you for your time.